prior to him
Not showing up today.
Forget that guy. He's never gonna play the theater.
Check 1 2. All right.
I still need some openers for Holly Cook.
Do we have a?
Check 1 2. Yeah, we need a microphone for her.
We can do the lapel, or do you want to do the blue one?
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's going out.
Oh, are you live or are you video?
Yeah.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. You hear me?
Don't fall off the stage, bro.
So your neighbor wanted to know if I was the main singer in the band.
Check, check. Check, check.
Well, yeah, totally. You don't recognize me?
Did you get that on Amazon?
Because you look like a rock star. And I'm like,
I think I saw that. I loved it. I almost got it too.
She's like, yeah, totally. Come to my show.
Oh, okay. I was thinking about getting it for all my makeup and stuff too that I have. Mm-hmm.
What?
The makeup case.
That's what your makeup case looks like?
Right now I have lots and lots of shelves of palettes and stuff.
She's an SUV and it just lifts up in the back like that. So just makeup.
You should see her spare room.
Well, tell me about her spare room, Isaac.
About the spare room, Isaac.
Creeper.
I was at
I
her
don't
house.
think so. Does
Need
it
a
do it
creeper?
automatic for yours? Mine does.
I was what?
No, I can see you.
Yeah,
Let me know when we're going to go live.
The spare room is empty again.
because her roommate moved.
I don't think that is your camera light. Oh, how do you get
Is
that
your
off?
dude just gonna take over that room or what?
What?
Call that
No.
a roommate?
How do I get that off?
I had a
The
room.
light?
Hello.
An actual room.
Okay, well, I didn't know. Sorry.
She left though. It was a code.
Okay, yeah.
You scare her away.
No, the guy did.
No, it's the light and it's a setting
You
on
start to
here.
see her when
See?
you go to work?
The arrow.
Check 1 2.
Do I keep it
Now it's not on.
on? The microphone?
Is
Did
the
it
microphone
release
on?
to the end and everything.
Can you hear me?
The room is
Waiting
Tim,
for
can
Tim
you
to
hear
figure it
her?
out.
I can hear it. Yeah,
Okay.
it works.
Yes.
Does she need to be heard
They
through
make these
her
key
monitor
lime,
right here?
you know, Naked Juice.
No.
Brand Naked Juice. the
Can you hear me?
little I got the
Okay.
key lime.
How many sugars in it?
All right.
All right.
I don't have to put it close or anything, do I?
I have a lot of-
Do I just put it here?
I think not.
Just hold it like it's just like talking.
Smoothies
Yeah.
have a lot of sugar.
Exactly like that.
Yeah, how much sugar is in it?
I put pineapple rum in it. It's delicious.
Sorry.
Ooh, yeah.
How many sugar?
Yeah, it's the Naked Juice key lime pie,
Sonics, baby. You know what
and
I'm
then I
saying?
put pineapple rum,
You're good?
and it's.
Okay.
Oh, God, alcoholic. Shit, you want talking?
I'm having conversation.
She told me she doesn't want to talk to you.
She didn't tell you that.
She did.
She told me she didn't like your aura.
No, she said.
Actually, that's not
Can
true.
you
His
please-
aura is probably one of the best auras
She said.
Ever.
ever.
Can you tell the girl with the bad aura to leave me alone? All right, 3,
All
2.
negative.
Welcome back to the Red Light Dish Show, and please let's give a warm red light welcome for Bonnie Marr, and she does aura photography. What is the name of your business before we get going?
I call it Reiki healing with aura photography.
All right, let's give it up for Bonnie Marr. Yeah. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Well, we ran into you at
Paracon.
the Paracon in June, the beginning of June, and I wrote you an email, and I'm not sure if you've gotten it.
Oh, I don't check it too often. I should.
I told him that.
But I just want to say thank you because in a time of my life where I was very vulnerable,
2 weeks ago.
like a month,
Oh, okay.
6 weeks ago, well, it was probably 4 weeks ago. Yeah, it was real soon. Because I just came off of having a child. And I was very unsure of myself.
But you look great for having a kid.
Well, I'm going to the gym very often.
Yeah, good. Good for you.
I appreciated your kind words, and it felt like you soothed my soul.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
Wow, that's deep.
So thank you very much. You know, for a guy that felt like it was shattered, you put it together.
Oh, thank you. Thank
Changing
you for
people's lives one
telling me
person
that.
at a
That's
time.
wonderful. Makes me feel good. I try to help people, but I try to be honest too with it.
So tell us about yourself and how you got into this line of work.
Okay.
And let's talk about what is it first, so people know.
What is an aura?
Well, what is it that you specifically do?
Okay, what I specifically do when I take an aura picture is you have an aura. It's like electromagnetic form it emanates around you, and what it does is my camera only takes the external. So whatever you're projecting out. They have cameras that you put your hand plate on. It takes the internal and external. But this is a portable one that you can travel with and do that. And it's been I've had it since 2007 and done over 1,000 pictures. And it's been fabulous. And what I do is, what the camera does is it takes the photo. So what the person is actually feeling emotionally, physically, and mentally is what they're projecting out. And that's what comes out in colors. And it either will the colors are the same colors as your chakra system. I don't know. The same colors as, I don't know if you know chakra systems, but it's the different colors of the chakra. And then there's some extra colors that go along with that. And what it does is it tells me where you're at the moment, because auras change, because human beings change all the time. We're always changing. So your energy is going to change. But sometimes we get stuck. If you're going through a divorce, you get stuck in that anger or in that frustration, and it will come out in the picture. And when I see that, I know that they're struggling. And so when I see, and it almost validates what you already feel. Sometimes it surprises you, but a lot of times it'll validate how you're feeling, and it just goes, yes, or I knew that was happening. The same thing. So an aura really kind of what it does is it emanates out from you, and people are feeling you, and you don't realize that they feel what you're projecting. So if you're projecting, anger, or because you're holding on to anger, or you're holding on to sadness, they're going to feel it. It's in your aura field, and that's what an aura is. Energy that emanates out from you. It could be anywhere from 1 foot to 6 feet. It depends on how much your energy projects.
That's amazing. What separates that camera from other cameras?
The other cameras, which I have one on order.
So are these, you can specifically purchase this?
Yes, and
And
there
it's
was
for
one
specific
man
of-
that made these, and there was only 200 made. And so when I purchased it, he made it so you could travel with, and it's just a regular Fuji top here. And the bottom, this box is what contains all the fiber optics and everything that, creates the aura. Creates the picture that captures the aura. And it can only capture what you're projecting, not what your internal is. Because you have an internal chakra system. So that will show up when you have a different camera, which has the hand plates. Because the hand plates, when you put it on it, they have these hand plates that are on steel, and you put it on your hand in it, and it goes through a computer, and it actually photographs you, and then it comes out with, it tells you where you're at. And here, it can also tell you if you're sick, and if you need help, or what chakras are weak, and if you have problems in certain areas, because the colors will be weak. So the other, a computer machine one, will tell your internal and your external. Where this one only shows your external, but it's really accurate because it's what you're projecting. I just can't tell you where you're damaged inside. That's all.
So you took a picture, and it wasn't the picture that got me. It was the hand on my hand, you looking into my eyes, and you knowing things of, how I was feeling at the time.
Yeah.
And maybe you saw me with a baby and you could feel that, or maybe I'm radiating that, but you pegged me on. And maybe that's a typical, like, I'm just trying to be objective here. Maybe that's typical of a father, or maybe that's typical of, but a lot of the dads I know are like, oh, fuck the kid, you know what I mean? Or not really like that, but just like whatever,
No, it wasn't that.
Where do you get that feeling, and how did you know specifically what I was going through and how I felt?
Well, when you came to me and we took your picture, I was so busy. Remember how I was
Yes.
busy with a lot of people, so I don't focus outside of who I'm speaking with. So when you came, I get these downloads. You know what I mean? Certain things that come to me, and when I see it, I just say what I'm looking and feeling, and what it's telling me, and each picture says a different thing about each person, and you can find interpretations on the internet all over the place, and they're all different. But my interpretation of the picture and the person, it's kind of always going to be similar to the colors that and the definition that I know of, and where they sit, if it's positive, negative. But that's kind of where how I got started in this. If you want to go in, that's how I got gifted, is when I got started in this, because when I got started with the camera, before that I was the victim of a violent crime where I was drugged, raped, and strangled to death, just about to death. And at that moment, leaving, I had, when I was out of my body, I remember being out of my body and having all these energies pushing me back in. And I could hear voices, I could feel them, and then I recognized two people. And two of them was a very good friend of mine's mother and sister that passed away. And so they were pushing me back in. And when I hit my body, I actually, that's when the trauma started, terror came in. But, through that whole ordeal, it was basically a gift to me. Because when you die, I think you drop, you let go of a lot of shields that you protect yourself with. And I was able then to be able to see things, to hear, to my dreams I was going all over the place with different things. And in that time, I never had any, I had some anger, but basically I was never violently mad about what happened. I just kind of saw the gift I got. I just got gifts after gifts, and really got connected with my spirit.
That's crazy. So I mean, that makes sense to me. Like if I'm looking at you because this is like definitely something you have probably experienced, or not yourself, but you've been around. When you die, it's sort of like a reboot. In throughout life, life makes you put up, like you're saying, shield after shield after shield.
Well, we're born with it because of the fact that if we heard everything going on, we'd be a nutcase.
Mm-hmm.
If we saw everything, we'd be a nutcase. So we have certain filters that keep us sane. That's what I believe. And then when you go through a traumatic death thing, you break those because you go through and you come back, and the shields aren't as strong as they were. And you can, I don't know, I feel like I can connect with different spirits. And when like I said, when I read your photo or read you, it just came to me, downloaded into me. I don't know what it was, but and a lot of people there that I did, I just kind of, it was like I was right on, but I wasn't me. I was being helped. I can't hardly explain it, but it happens that way, especially when I'm doing this, because I'm trying to help people. I'm trying to, give them the truth and give them, and even if it is negative, I always tell them a way that they can fix it, or they can give them a tool to fix it,
So with us, there's two people who had their picture taken on that day. The first one was Isaac. The second one was myself. Oh, actually, and my son and my wife,
Oh, that's right.
the baby. Isaac exuded. Is that the word? Exude. Come on, smart guy. What is the word?
I wasn't there. I don't know.
Put off. His color was pink. Correct.
It was a like indigo, purplish. It progressed. It was really light. Like it was white. We talked about it too. My face wasn't clear, and we talked about how I needed to hone in and center and focus. One thing that that stuck to me was that, and also being around the presence of like youth, like children and babies, and I think it had to do a lot with his newborn. I just see that kid and I love it. You know what I mean? I love him. It's just this love.
He's connected. You have a connection.
And
to
it was, and I think it'd be because of, I don't want to get too personal, but from what his life, I see a lot of my life spanned in that kid because he's growing up like how I grew up, very young, older parents, the youngest of siblings, and I just have an attachment to
Rainbow child.
Rainbow Child. Thank you. So I see that. So when I see him, I'm in awe. I see, and I just have this weird emotional love of his.
Because
son.
that's you.
Yeah,
You see him as you.
maybe who knows?
Because that's you. You are the rainbow child.
Yeah.
You are the youngest. You had older siblings. You were an accident. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Surprise, in case you didn't know.
Yeah. And then the way you explained it to me, like the whole loving stuff, like all that stuff, and I was like, wow. And but you told me because since I was really like white, but then they went into purple, pinkish purple, then like this indigo color. It's like this is a very strong aura, but you just need to learn how to channel that and hone that somehow. I don't know what you're waiting for.
Were you clear? Was your face clear, or
No,
was it foggy?
it was foggy.
Oh, okay,
You didn't
so
bring
yeah,
your picture with you?
It's in the car.
the those colors are very powerful colors. They're
Yeah.
very powerful, and to have those colors and to see them, you could really, to really be aware that you have all this creation, right, all this power right now, actually, in your life, makes you really appreciate your life a little more too.
Yeah.
And seeing.
And I know it's funny because I say it, and I think I don't want to make it into like a joke, but I'm really trying to better myself as a person. So like, and that's one of the things that you said that I was like, wow, the thing that really impacted me when you said is like, you're foggy. You need to hone in. You need to figure out why it's not more a sharper image of yourself. There's something that you need to fix or balance.
Okay, so that what it was I think your face is, but you had all the colors around it.
Yes.
So so it wasn't quite, you weren't quite in your aura.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so those colors are powerful. You just have to kind of really believe and entrust, those, and it's showing you those colors will give you the benefit of really being able to manifest it. And that's all you have to do is kind of manifest, because we can manifest anything if we put our mind and feeling into it,
Yeah.
not just mentally, but physically, feeling wise. And you have those, the pink is unconditional love.
That's exactly what you said.
Yeah, and that's a very, very color that doesn't show up a lot. So when that comes up, I know that you're really trying to do things with unconditional love, and if you can keep harnessing that, that's when everything comes together.
Yeah. And when he showed me his, it was almost somewhat similar to what he had. But I think yours were a little more clear than mine.
Mine was white, all white. And on the very top behind, you said it's pink. And you said there might be someone in your life, or someone looking after you that has that unconditional love for you.
Was it like an orb?
Orb, yeah.
Oh, that's your spirit. That spirit guy coming through, trying to show you. Yeah, whenever I see an orb style and the colors in the orb, it's trying to convey to you who it is and who you are in the same sense.
I when you said that, or when you were talking about my white aura, I was thinking, is that like the love I'm feeling or the glow I'm feeling because of my son? He was, he was probably like 6 weeks old at the time, or 5 weeks old, and I remember that at that time in my life, it was just all dedicated to him. Just I loved waking up in the middle of the night. I loved him being tired. I loved like every single second, because I know that the sorrow and not knowing if I'm, with my other kids, I was ready to kiss their childhood goodbye, and this is he was a blessing, and so every single thing, positive or negative, I'm doing my best to embrace it and love every second of it.
And you being white like that, you have a strong connection to spirit. I mean, it's like a direct connect. The white is a direct connect to spirit guides, to your higher self, because white showing up is like, that's the crown. That is the ultimate white. And that's a connection that, you could use. And with the pink, those two, the pink orb is all unconditional love. It's just love. pink is all about love, and your white is all about connection and being able to connect to a spirit.
I remember you told me that. That I have direct connection because
Very
of how white the thing the my aura was.
Yeah.
And I was afraid to ask you because I was afraid of. So I'm going to do it nationally. I'm not. Like, I'm going to make a fool of myself. But I was. How do I? For two-folded question. How do I take advantage of that? Number one, and number two, I was going to be a priest. You know, everyone's heard this story before. I was going to be a priest. That was my vocation. I was ready to do that. That was going to give my soul to God. And at the last second, my dad makes inappropriate comments saying that if I do anything besides go to the military or the Olympics, he's going to disown me. So I got scared of losing my father's love, so I went to the military. My question surrounding that is my connection the same connection through church?
I think your connection with the white is you have a bright spirit because of, like you said, you wanted to, if you're going to be a priest, you're really willing to help people and put yourself out there for people. So that white is like a bright star in some way, that shows you. And the pink orb, the pink is really the incredible part because it's like an unconditional love. And when you have those two together, you're drawing from it. It's drawing from you. You have a connection that's going back and forth. And I think it's in you. You have that already, that kind of spirit of light. Because if you wanted to be a priest before, and that's what you wanted to do, that was totally wanting to help people. You were really willing to put yourself out to be there for people. And because I know it doesn't matter, priests don't get paid a ton, and they don't, you know what I mean?
Well, that's the same thing that's happening with this project, right? It's we don't get a lot of money, we don't get a lot of thank yous or good jobs, but we do this for either local music, we do this for people who need it, like people in the community who are looking for someone to believe in them,
right.
and that's what we do here. Like we do things for people to help their soul. And it's weird to say that.
No, it's a great thing to say because that's where there are certain people, and I could feel it in this room. This room is very, very powerful with being true to yourself, trying to be true to yourself. So you're true to yourself, that means you can be true to people. You can be comfortable being and helping and speaking your truth because not too many people can speak their truth. And that is to me, a gift in its own to be able to say, no matter if people want to know the truth for someone. They don't really always want them to go, oh, you'll be okay. Oh, you're great. You know what I mean? I'd rather hear somebody tell me, you know what, you're really out of character right now. I don't know what's going on with you, but you better get your shit together because it's not going to look good. And I figured just my friends will say that to me. Hopefully my friends will tell me when I get out of whack.
Oh yeah,
This guy right here used to be fat as hell.
I knew that was him.
And
I would never know
every week on the show, hey, fat guy, you want some chicken nuggets? You want some hamburgers? Look at him now. Look at him.
I do, but I don't eat it.
He's
Well, look at you now.
transformed.
Wow.
Most of it has to do with the people on the show busting my ass all the time.
Oh, come on. Nobody busts.
Well,
Well,
you know what?
we had a psychic in here.
Oh, that's
Oh,
true.
That
We
came that
Wendy.
Wendy
And then Patty.
I know
Oh.
Wendy.
Wendy and we had Patty Negri. She ended up doing a seance. She lifted the veil. His brother came through, who passed away,
Wow.
and said, "You got to get more healthy, or you're gonna die."
Well, I mean, I don't know.
In so many words.
In so many words, yes. And so, yeah, I took that into consideration. But a lot of had to do with that and the guys here, and then other people kind of saying, like, I had a really good friend of mine saying, like, yeah, you were fat, but I didn't say anything. I'm like, why? I have this guy, and then these other guys are like, yeah, you fatty. You know what I mean?
Say, aren't you my friend?
Yeah.
You're not telling me the truth.
But inside it was a truth, right? You know, out of that busting between men, that I understood that I was like, okay, cool. They're busting my ass, but I had to take that in consideration because then I looked at it, oh my God, I did let myself go.
Well, you could have taken it another way. You could have taken it.
I could have ate more and got fatter. For sure.
That's true.
Every time they brought up chicken nuggets, I go, man, I need some chicken nuggets right now.
Well, I can tell you that your brother came through. He's watching over you for sure.
Oh, yeah, I know. He's
He's
in a specific corner of my room, supposedly.
All the time.
Yeah,
Whenever
watching
you
me.
think about them, they're right there, and I know
Really?
that. I know that
Really?
for a
He leaves
fact.
me smudges. He said he leaves me smudge. Every time there's a smudge or a thing, it's like, that's him messing with your glasses.
On your glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you had your experience with that.
Yeah,
so.
and I think I get my personality and the way the lovingness through he's the oldest, and I think I get it from him. I really do. I think he's passed that down to me.
And if you don't have it, he'd probably kick you. A
Oh
boost.
yeah, no, I yeah. If I get fat again, he probably will pull my ears.
And it takes a lot of energy for them to really show up. Now, really, let you know that they're there. I had that happen with my father and mother, and it was. I am a true believer. I never mourned once when my mom and dad died because I knew that they were going to a better. I mean, my dad came through when my mom was sick, and I'm an only child, and plus, I was born in Okinawa. My mom is Japanese, so being an only child, and my dad passed in 2004, and she was sick, and I was taking care of her for 3 years, and she was getting ready to die, and we were at St. John's Hospital in the ward where they give you, I think it's called palliative care, where they give you so you die and you be in this nice big room, but she didn't die. But when I was in there, I was cussing at my dad, cussing at him, going, how can you not take her? How can you leave her here like this? Why are you making her suffer? And 2 days later, a friend of mine that I haven't seen in 12 years came in and said, oh my God, Bonnie, I found you because her mother had a stroke. Said, your dad keeps coming in and saying, please tell Bonnie I'm coming. To let me know because he heard me. And I never thought, he really could hear me, but oh my goodness. And she came through, and I remember the last day that she was going to be dying, that she died, that they came over and she goes, your dad's coming tomorrow. I want to say goodbye to your mother because she's Japanese too. Yeah, so she did, and I knew the next day it was going to happen, and I stayed the night. I was there all day except for 5. I had to leave for 10 minutes because I had to go let my dog out to go potty. So as soon as I let my dog out and was on my way back, she died. And I was not there. And then I got a call right after that, and it was a girl that came to visit. She goes, oh my God, your mother came in my dream and she wanted me to make sure you're okay. And I go, she just died. She goes, oh my God. So weird things happen like that all the time. And to me, it was a validation that I know she's with my dad. She's happy. She's not worried about not walking no more, not doing all that. She left. And so I never really mourned. I was happy because she wasn't living anymore. When you're not living, I just believe that you just lose this body and you're happy. I mean, you get to freely go wherever you want,
That's crazy.
So,
I love that. That's awesome.
yeah.
Let's show the camera. Can you go over there and show the camera the different auras? The auras, the pictures that you have.
I have pictures.
Yeah, you grab them and put them in
Yes.
front of this camera.
Can you do that and put them in front of the camera so people out there can see it? That'd be awesome. Thanks for participating.
There we go.
All right.
You can take a couple of. And here's a one there too.
Use this camera right
And
here.
also here. I also do pets.
Oh, you do.
I do. And this
No.
is Susie's dog that I did, and I did a before, and I did Reiki on him, and I did an after.
Oh, that's cool.
And so that's what I do when I do Reiki healing. I do a before picture, do the healing, and do an after.
Yeah, you probably don't want to stand right there.
I mean,
Okay. So here we go.
mean-
Here's one of them. All right. That's all red. What does red mean?
All red, and that is
There you go.
actually my granddaughter.
oh,
And
Oh, wow.
she was having a traumatic time. Her mom, my daughter, had been on drugs, and
Can you wiggle the microphone, the cable, or do you think you might have accidentally turned it off? Push it up, the button all the way up. Oh,
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
There you
okay.
go. All right.
Okay, so that's my granddaughter, and my daughter has had some drug problems most of her life, and she was really on a bad thing, and she I didn't realize was really taking it out on her. So she came to live with me, and this last year, and I took her aura picture, and I saw that what she's showing is so much resentful and anger inside. She has so much anger. And all this was projecting because she was very quiet. So when I took her picture, her aura was big, but I could feel that she was really unhappy. And that really showed how much anger she was holding and resentment, and how much she really needed to heal. It told me
By seeing this, did this help her? By her seeing that?
I showed it to her, and she goes, I am. As you don't know, but I am angry, and I am mad, and I am hurt. And so after that, we really started working on things. And now, my daughter's in rehab. She's doing well, but that she was 12 years old, and I didn't realize how much she had gone through that hurt her. And so, she lived with me and my partner for a year, and she went to school, but she really blossomed, and I had to really help her let go of that anger, because it was embedded really deeply in her.
Let's go next picture. Mm-hmm. Whoa. Okay, this is what? This is sort of white, right?
Yes, and that is that a female or male? It's hard to tell.
It's a male.
Me.
Oh, it's you?
Is it you?
Okay. So when I took that picture,
Go down.
when it was
is
showing, yeah. When was that picture taken?
Hey, that,
2012.
August 15, 2012.
that was a long time ago.
It was a long time
you
ago.
updated picture.
So words change and all, but that picture right there is showing that the pink down below looks like pink down below is the ultimate, unconditional love. She has magenta on top, which is even more, more stronger unconditional love. That the magenta doesn't ever show up, but when it does, it really is talking about having this unconditional love coming in. And then she has a little blue in there, and blue represents relationships, kind of like communication. Like truth, justice, all of that. And she has the white where she was having a direct connection. So right then she was doing, she was really in a good place spiritually.
That's awesome. Next picture.
Okay.
This is real clear too, huh?
Yeah. So this one, it's gold. It looks like it has all the gold. Now, gold represents divine protection, and also like your guardians are around you. And so gold doesn't show. When a gold shows up, it's telling me that you're being protected by your spirit guides. And there is the green outside of the aura was that she was healing. She had done a lot of healing. I think it was more emotional healing. And then also the blue on top had to do with relationships. So the healing was basically emotional in the relationship she was in. And looks like there's a little bit of blend of white. Is that white?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the white in there is basically right next to the gold. The white is more like the connection, that she's the connection to the spirit realm. But the gold around is really the protection. She was being really protected. The protection was there from her guardian somehow, because from her healing. The green healing was all around.
Is that an after picture compared to the first picture?
No, that was just a different place, different time.
So this is after the first one or before the first one?
The Susie?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was another time, as a different time. It wasn't the same. It was maybe this one was probably a year difference or another time, because your auras do change. So that wasn't close to the other one.
Let's go to the next picture.
Yeah, because if I have that, it was just recent, probably.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
Okay, so that is that purple all around? That's a
Yeah.
big, okay, yeah, that's a big.
Magenta and purple.
Yeah, the purple, it really represents a lot of intuition, magical. You could, you get down, I mean, you get, your intuition's real strong. That means you can, what you feel at the, if you feel something coming, it's coming. And it's a real, purple's a real strong magical color where you can really bring in, you can use it for new things. If, you know how to, if you want to try something new, it's a great time. Purple makes it where you can have a great time with it. But also, her, that person, I can't even see if it's a male or female.
It's a female.
Okay, so the person's face is also kind of clear. It's not real fogged with the aura. So she's not really clear with her face, but the aura is not fogging out like the other pictures, where you can't see the face very well. So when that happens, I always see that, okay, so she's not quite in the aura. She needs to, she's kind of coming in those colors and out of those colors. She does not quite locking herself in. And all that pink right here by her heart is about love. It's about love. And the blue is about truth, justice, relationships. The purple. So, whatever she's going through, basically I would have been telling her that you got all this powerful colors. If you can trust and do it with love. Do it with love, because all the pink is in the heart. If you can do whatever you do with love, it'll change, because you have all the colors there that can bring you into a whole new realm.
All
you
right.
know.
Let's give her back the pictures. Can we do a photograph?
Yeah.
Can we do Stefan?
Huh?
Stefan?
Yeah.
Right,
I just, the only thing I have to do is
We have a black background over here.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
We just need the cape. Do you have a cape?
I have cape.
All right.
Do me next.
Right.
Do me next.
We're going to do one person. Stefan.
Yeah.
We already can tell your aura is all fucked up.
Yeah.
Mine's gonna be black like that. The granddaughter.
No, here, let me.
Mine will be red and black.
I'm.
Full anger
It's
and
right.
madness.
No, it's that background. She's just gonna get the cape. She needs a black background.
I have.
Move this out of the side.
Okay. So.
No. Right there, bro. Yeah. No. Just leave it there.
Oh,
Step up.
dude.
Oh, yeah.
What's going
Just
on?
leave it. She'll take the picture right there. Or Ice. Go over there and take the picture. Oh, do you want to take it on stage?
That's what I was.
Or here, then hold that.
That
Get
way
the one.
people can get an
that
idea,
one.
man. The people can get an idea.
If you can.
Yeah, just hold it up there. He's a big
Stand
man.
behind us and just hold it up, dude.
Yeah, I can do that.
My man.
I'm tall enough.
Yeah, dude. No one will see it.
And
Don't worry.
skinnier now. So
Just don't let his aura affect my aura.
Well, you know what? It wouldn't be good because he'd be too close.
Yeah. I don't want to.
I have
Cross-contamination.
Is there tax? If you have tax, we could. Yeah,
I
I
have
can do
them.
that.
Don't cross the
Yeah,
streams.
we can do it with the thumbtacks.
Don't cross the streams. Ghostbusters, you know. Everything
Isn't
will
it
blow up.
stronger when those streams cost it?
Huh?
Huh?
Hmm. Alright.
Good morning.
Are we still recording? Still live?
I got 4 tags. Is that what?
I probably only need 2, but thank you.
I'm adjusting my aura right now. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to get mine done at the
I know.
Paracon because I was so busy. Didn't realize how much work it was actually going to be.
Welcome to Timber.
Holla.
He's all kissing up to you, like,
I know, because I was mad earlier, because he's over there co-signing Jeff.
Kim is my hero. I love Kim.
Do we have to have a light, more of light?
Yeah, what I have to do.
Here,
is
turn
I
that
have
up
to
for-
tune it in. I mean, I need a little bit.
Yeah,
of
turn it
light
up.
more. Yeah.
Is that good?
The other one, not the yellow one, the white one. There it is.
Find my dial.
Yeah.
A little bit too much light, I
Which
think.
line? You tell me. I can adjust.
Maybe Jeff can help you, bro.
Is this
A
not
little
editing?
bit darker.
Nobody
maybe.
calling for you?
A bit darker. 'Cause I can't find my. Oh, there it goes. Okay, a little bit darker, a little bit more.
Hey, darker. Not too much darker.
Okay, I think that'll be good. I can see my dial. I had to see my little focus thing. Okay, you wanna get over here?
Yes. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Stefan time. Alright, here we go.
Here we go again.
Dude.
Yes, my cutting cape, so we can also do a haircut later. I'm just kidding.
Here, so we'll cut these two right here.
Well, for those Susan, it'll be 2 hours.
Remember that time?
Yeah.
They do the show. It's only half an hour, so it shouldn't take that long. So it's my Suzanne invitation right there.
You forgot the
Oh.
That was a terrible invitation.
It was spot on.
Well, I've been taking lessons from Isaac, and so I'm not quite picking up, but I'll get the accent down.
Yeah. You forgot to.
Definitely never take advice from Isaac.
That's messed up, Isaac.
You forgot
Oh, I
the.
can sit down?
You forgot the gold.
This chair's so high.
I'm sure I still have my old Laura picture.
You've done this before?
If you had a shorter chair, it'd be better, but
No, they
Arizona.
take this away from us.
you have to take your
I
hat
want to do
off.
it again.
Oh, I do?
You want a shorter chair?
Yeah, shorter
So
chair.
I gotta
would be
take my
better.
hat off, you guys, so.
Yeah, because I
Here's
need
the
a
phone. Do you want a
little
shorter
bit.
chair?
Here, hold it right there.
Yeah, yeah. My feet are not even touching the ground, I'm like a little kid.
Yeah,
Huh?
I need a little bit.
Oh,
yeah.
Thanks for all that, guys.
That wasn't me.
Let me just dry it with my butt.
He had napkins
Thanks,
you could have used over here.
Now it's super clean, neat.
Thanks, guys.
Now you have my butt juice on it.
Yeah, what's up with that?
That's gross.
It is good.
I just need to cover your shirt, basically.
Oh, stop it.
What?
No.
Should I get my watch?
Stop
I'm not
it.
trying to be a jerk. I didn't
not
know
for
that how
fashion.
excited you were till you got here. If I would have known before, I would have done it. So I apologize.
Good save.
No, I am. I'm trying to. I'm not that much of a jerk.
Thank God Phil's not here.
Oh, I wish Phil was here to get an over picture.
No,
No, that's not the reason.
his blackness would just cover. It would be covered out. Oh, she wants to do one.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm not sorry no more.
No, the only reason why I say that is because she said she was Japanese, and your dad will probably go ape shit.
Oh, I'm Japanese. Did you know that?
Japanese.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
My
Japanese imported.
my grandmother's maiden name is Horikawa. She's
So
That's
Japan-
not a name.
maiden name
so that,
her
from
name-
Japan, then.
I'm making
Teddy.
things up.
Yeah,
No, but she's from Okinawa. That's totally different.
I don't know. No, her maiden name is Horikawa.
Yeah, but she's not from Japan. She's from Okinawa.
It's the same.
It's part of Japan now, but it's a little bit different. It's a little different. It's kind of used to be its own little entity.
Yeah.
Because they
Well, that's where Okinawa is where my grandmother met my grandfather.
Oh, okay. There you go. Lead with
must
that.
have a little Okinawan because Okinawan's more fleshy too.
Vietnam.
They have
Yeah.
more fleshy.
And they can grow beards.
You're an idiot because I have a Hiroshima beard.
Oh no, it's gonna be the sparkle's gonna
A
show.
little hard time finding my dial. Maybe.
All right.
a little
Oh, I don't think it's the lighting. I think it's the subject.
I can be black and red.
Do you need it to be darker, lighter?
Maybe try a little bit darker because it's not coming in that strong. We're gonna try it because sometimes it's just.
Did it work?
Who knows?
I'm gonna see. I'm not getting really good dials on it. But it's coming out. No,
What
it's coming
happened?
out.
Mine came out, but yours didn't. That's weird.
No, it's-
Oh shit! I see Stefan's.
Yours is freaking awesome, Stefan.
Yeah. I worked hard on that
like
just
you
now.
have a partner next to you.
Okay, come off the stage.
Definitely.
But you're just standing there.
Well, she said she was gonna see if it worked.
Well, we need her. She's gonna. She pulled Stefan's. We're gonna.
Yeah, let's look how great mine is.
Let's talk about it.
You're like the Pink Panther, dude.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, I just want to put them in frames for you, so.
Oh, thanks. Awesome. Put them on my Facebook page right now. Yeah, that way we know.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh.
so this still has to develop a little bit.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah,
doesn't
let
it sound
develop
good?
A little bit.
Hers is blue.
It's like a turquoise.
All right.
Okay,
so
hold
read
on.
it.
Get the
Hey,
microphone.
can you
Microphone.
say this?
This is a camera that's played to this camera, and you need your microphone.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, the people out there are gonna be like, huh?
Should we give her more light? I think
Give them more.
Yeah, put the.
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna take this out of
That's
the.
good. We're good with
That's
the
pretty good,
light.
actually.
with the lighting?
Yeah, it's fine.
Wow.
Thanks for being helpful, Isaac.
You have a very powerful aura. Look at this magenta. That's a
Go. Yep. Go.
Just you.
You know what I'm talking about.
Can you do? You have a very magenta is a very powerful color, and it's pink and magenta, and you look like you have a partner next to you. You know, somebody walking along with you here. You
What,
do
up there?
You're right there.
on the side see where the
Oh, this.
no above is right by his head, right up
Right
there.
there. There's somebody standing up there. That's
It
why
looks
there's
like
sound up
yeah,
there.
you have someone standing right next to you, and it's magenta too, and you have the white that's in the center, which is close to your
She's
heart.
really saying to me about all of you.
Really?
Well,
Well-
not, good things about you, but
Oh.
other people.
So magenta is a very powerful color, and they say it's like stronger than unconditional love. It's almost like God force energy.
God force.
And so that, yeah, to see that much
God
pink,
force.
whoever's standing aside is definitely hanging on to you. You know, like it's probably your spirit guide. If you know, you probably know who it is.
Well, I have quite a bit that come and go. They're not there all the time, but they make their rounds and
Definitely
see what I'm
wanted to
up
be,
to.
definitely wanted to be seen. It definitely wanted to be seen.
Oh yeah,
Because it does. It looks like.
I did a little thing before we took the picture. So
Oh,
definitely would call
it's
that.
well. It's you have a very good aura,
Yeah.
and it does. It looks like somebody's just standing right next to you.
Mom.
And magenta is.
Magenta's a powerful color. It's a color that has blue, red, and purple. I think is in it. But just the magenta itself is an unusual color, and so when that comes out and it's very strong like that, you have a lot of powerful. You can use this love and you can use this ability to be able to really kind of like how would you
Blossom the
say
world.
it? Kind of people definitely are wanting to connect with you, and kind of like
Everybody in this room, as a matter of fact.
You're a magnet.
yeah, it's a magnet. It's
Yeah, I'm
love.
magnetic,
It's about
dude.
love, though. They love you. Or you love them. It's very strong.
You know, it's a two-way street. I love, they love. It works out for both of us. Thanks.
so very and who.
Thank you,
Well,
Lonnie.
you're welcome. Okay, so and we have.
Just look at me again.
Sparkle and Shine herself.
Yeah, let me just check it. Okay, so we have.
That is really strong. I've not seen one.
Yeah,
Like
purple.
what?
That's a
Oh, what happened?
that is like you have like a turquoise and green. Is that a turquoise and green mix? It's kind of hard to see.
Yeah, it's
but you
kinda
have
aqua,
purple around you.
velvet.
The purple around you is very good, magical, very intuitive, very. It's the psychic. Pay attention to your psychic ability. Which you come in because that's really what purple shows. And turquoise is a color that, like the teacher, the healer.
That's actually a really cool color looking.
Yeah, it is. And then if it looks like there's like a green in there. If there's a green in there, you've been healing or you've been doing some healing. And with the turquoise and purple, if I'm looking at it right, the turquoise, if it looks like the green is below you. Okay, let me see this. Thank you. Okay, the green is kind of on this side of you, but you have a lot of turquoise in it. So turquoise is a color, like I said, of a healer or being healed.
It's a very
And
spiritual
it's
color.
also a color that people will listen if you talk. If you want to, you know what I mean? They'll listen to you. They'll pay attention to you.
Yeah, they don't have a choice.
Yeah, and the purple on top, it's just about, it's magical. You can turn anything right now into magic if you want, and get intuitive. Yes.
Damn.
Does it mean anything that the face is like all white or blue?
White is
That means you need to get a tan. You need to spend more
Yeah,
time in the
good
sun.
tan.
no, the white when the whites and. Okay, so that is white in the face. So your face is white, and you have the white is always about connection to spirit. That's what white is. You can use the connection to spirit, but as you can see, all those colors are powerful, but you're not quite foggy enough. Your aura is not quite strong.
It's like you're working on it,
Yeah,
getting it
it's
stronger.
like you have them. Sometimes you believe it, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you feel it, sometimes you don't. So if you could grasp it and really bring it to you, it will expand. And these colors are very, if I don't know if you're learning to be a healer or learning to be whatever, but the turquoise color shows that you can be a healer or you have that ability to be healing, but you're not believing it completely yet.
You just gotta believe. You can do anything.
Well, this has been such an amazing journey that we just spent with you. We want to say thank you so much for spending the time with us. You are an amazing person. Your words are very wise and strong, and your words are turquoise. They help heal.
Thank you.
And how do they get a hold of you if they want to reach out to learn about your services?
They could reach me by my phone number.
No, you got an email address?
I do have an
But she
email
doesn't check her
address.
emails.
Yeah.
Oh.
But when you do check that email, it's gonna be an awesome
I do
one
have
for
an
me.
email address.
88 emails.
I can give it out to you. It's Aura and Reiki Healing. Aura and Reiki Healing at gmail.com.
And what is your phone number if you want to give that
It's
out?
fine. 805-223-1233.
And your hair looks beautiful today.
Oh, well, thank you. I changed it again.
Your French tips look amazing too.
I love this guy. Thank you. I feel like $1 million leaving here with all this love.
We need to get you back to talk about the healing part.
The
I really,
Reiki part.
The Reiki, yeah,
Yeah, I
because
wanna
I
talk
really
about
wanted to
that
get
part.
into that, but we got so close.
Well,
But
I mean, it's just more. It's just more to when
we
you
would
come
have had
back.
enough time, but we had sucking people having pictures, so sucking
Well,
up all
I'll
the time.
bring pictures of before and
Yeah,
afters
powerful.
then, and show.
Not as powerful as me as the
Yeah.
phone.
And I'll bring more pictures of animals,
Oh yeah,
and that people love.
Can we
to
bring
get their-
Chucky in so she could do Chucky?
And cookie and
Dogs are amazing.
Well,
Animals.
we are going to have a part 2. I will. I'll reach out to you next week and let's set up a part 2.
Thank you so much for
Thank
having
you
me.
so much. Let's give it up one time for Bonnie Marr.
Yay, Bonnie! Woo!
This is the Red Light District Show.
Red light.
This is Bonnie Marr, and we'll be right back. We have one more segment, and what is that segment? You're not paying attention.
Iceberg.
It is the Iceberg Conspiracy Theory Tier 2.
Yeah, so we'll be
After
talking about you
this.
for the next 45 minutes.
Thank you, everyone. Here's your earrings.
Yay! Awesome. Good job. That was cool. My picture looks cute.
I'm not blurry enough.
Yeah, you want to be more.
That's cool.
Does that mean anything?
No, but I've got a spirit with me. so.
yeah. We didn't get to the part where she there was
Oh, you got a little-
the kitten, the cat.
Right.
We're just.
I know. when
No,
I
no,
like
no, I
this,
know.
there's-
Full of
No, I know,
love.
no, no. That's what I'm saying. Like that's perfect because then that way you can bring it
Babe,
back
you want
in.
this?
That's how we
Babe.
run it now.
Babe,
But yeah, I like that.
talking to you. You're the only one I call babe. Well, when you're here, at least. Sometimes I call Tim that.
Well, baby.
Yeah.
And I'm trying
Yeah.
to like read and learn.
Baby.
it.
Nothing wrong with
Yeah.
that.
That's alright, I'm used to Steve.
Oh,
He's always when
Mr.
you call me
Holmes?
with Steve.
Yeah. If you won't go, I'll just take Steve with me.
Yeah. Take my room.
Why, you work out?
no, like, because I'm sunburned.
How'd you get sunburned?
Because I went to the pool with the baby.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Wait, today or the baby?
A couple days ago.
Oh.
Maybe came back, he was sleeping like a baby.
You went swimming
I
today,
love you.
too?
I
Yeah.
just-
Damn, dude. Trying to get in the Olympics or what?
I don't know.
He
It
just
happens.
really likes the water.
Some kids are like that.
Like, I like to watch him, like, love things. He's 2 months old, like every little thing that he learns is special.
Yeah. Everything's a new experience.
Yeah,
You
and
wonder,
it's
like,
like
what the hell is that thing?
It's new for the first time as well.
Yeah. What's really cool about you having a son right now at your age, he's going to grow up with all the newer toys, and that means you get to play with all the cool toys, dude.
Did you not? I need to show you my upstairs. I'm gonna put like little like things. I still have the one
Well,
you gave me.
I
The
don't know
red
that
one.
thing. I'm not
Oh,
using
right.
it, like in Ben's line, you know,
Because
that takes
everything, if you know your gift is always a gift.
She's like doing an interview with her.
Even though
I know.
you always have something.
Here, do you want Isaac to record your?
I don't know. Do you have like a place, or is it just like travel?
No, I do it.